This is my sunroom, and this was the last room in the house that we had carpet in, and believe me, it stunk. So I got the carpet out. Took me one morning to do that, and now I'm prepping the surface. I'm removing everything that can be removed. There's my tile. We've had that forever. It's just now that I'm just now getting around to it. And what I have here, okay, this was at one time, this was a carport, and this wall was added. That wall was the outside wall right there. I didn't do this, and this was all carport. And then for some reason, they moved the wall out and added a little bit here. And so I have this expansion joint that somebody, I know who, it was a guy that owned the house before me. He put this black tar in here, and over the course of us living here, 16 years, this slab has sunk just a little bit. And you can see through the carpet, this gap here. So I'm chipping all this old stuff out of here. And I'm going to come back in with some rubberized cement, and go from about here to here, make it nice and smooth, and put my laminate floor over it. And boy, it still stinks in here. And all it is 3 dogs and a muddy, wet winter. And every once in a while, one of the dogs may have had an accident in here. And we've had the carpet steam cleaned like 3 or 4 times, and there's just no cleaning it up after this. It's been here too many years and had too many dogs in and out of it, so that's what I'm doing now. This is the last little bit of prep work I got to do, is clean this out, take a blowgun, blow everything out of that crap, just so the cement will, the rubberized cement that I put in there will have something to stick to. Sweep up real good, and then start laying my tile. Oh man, this is going to be a several day job if I can drag it out that far. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm working barefoot. This is what happens when you weenie with no pants on. I had shorts on. Those acorn bags. Oh yeah, looking good. Still haven't. It's the same day. I think I'm just gonna get up in the morning and at the crack of dawn, like 9. I'm kidding. I get up early. I'm just gonna get up early, go get this and do that, and by the time I work my way over with the tile, that should be dry enough to go over. And if not, I'll just let it dry a little longer. But it's too late in the day, and I'm kind of excited about getting some of this down. I wish I could use my other camera, but I can't upload unless I record with a phone. So anyway, I'm stuck with a phone. Otherwise, I'd show you how easy this is. So easy, a caveman can do it. Or a cave woman. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more and take a shower. Okay, I've got to the point now, I gotta fill this crack in. That's 19 foot long. I hope. That's some good looking stuff there. If anybody's wondering what these numbers are, that's the trim that I took off the cove base, or not cove base, shoe molding, and I numbered it because this room is not square. It took me forever to get these mitered, the corners mitered to the right miters. There's no 22.5 or 45. It's, you know, a 50-degree angle and a 19-degree angle. I mean, it's just crazy. I'd fire my carpenter, but that's me. So anyway, here's what I got, and I hope I got enough. I got 3 of these. It's a polymer-based concrete patch, and I hope 3 of these is enough to fill that up. I'm gonna mix it up, fill that crack, smooth it out, and give it a couple hours to dry, and come back and finish up. And then I'm gonna let this set overnight, and tomorrow I'm gonna come put my trim back on, move the furniture back in, and my wife will be happy once again. I'm going to give that an hour or 2 to dry, and then I'm going to come back with a real thin coat, because this will shrink some. I'll come back with a thin coat, let that dry, and then continue on with my tile. I got just enough. That was 2 boxes, all that. I got 1 box left, and that'll be enough to do a real thin coat across the entire length. Well, while I was away inspecting my eyelids for light leaks, this dried up pretty good. And it doesn't appear to have shrunk much. There are a couple of little divots I'm going to come fill in. And let it dry a little bit more and go back to putting my floor down. Ow! See how red they are? And that is even with wearing knee pads. My God. I'm not cut out for putting floors in. I'm getting there. I don't know if I'm going to finish tonight. If not, I only got about, probably 45 more minutes of work. And you know what? Nobody's paying me. I just might knock off early. You coming back? What you did was bad. You got in the garbage. Bad. Don't do that again. I had to clean that mess up. Okay, come here. I can't be mad at you. Alright, we're getting there. Tomorrow morning I'll finish this up, get my trim back on, move the furniture in, drink some coffee, watch some TV. I just want to show you how unsquare this house is. The whole house is like this. Here's the gap here. Down there it's nearly a full piece wide, and down here it's probably an inch and 3/8. This brick wall here, this brick column is 28 bricks high, and that brick column down there is 27 bricks high. And if you look, this whole slab takes a real deep pitch right here. I don't know if you can see the difference here. Probably not. I probably have to back way up. But this end down here is probably an inch lower than the rest of the slab. I just, you know, I bought this house. It had been burned, and you know, it was in pretty bad shape. So I basically had to rebuild this whole house, and nothing, not a single wall was square. And I got a little mad at the guy. The guy who owned it moved 2 houses down, and I mentioned it to him about how nothing was square, and you know, everything broke. When we moved in, the air conditioner broke, the water heater broke, the tub broke. I mean, it just was never ending. Every day I had to fix something, and you know, we just bought the house and we used all our money to put down on it. So I had to save for an air conditioner, and save for a water heater, and save for a whole new tub because the bottom broke out of it. And what he had done, it had a crack in it, and he had gotten underneath there through the trap and shoved a 2x4 up underneath it to hide the crack. He was a shyster. But anyway, I got this house for 70 grand, and with the 5 acres. And it's probably worth double that now. Here in Louisiana, houses aren't very high. So it is what it is, but I'm just showing you how unsquare this whole... Every time I work on this house, I have to plan for nothing being square. You can't count on anything. Even doors aren't square. You know, I'll have to whittle on a door to make it fit a door frame, or take the whole door frame out squared up. But anyway, I'll be done here in a minute, and then I'll be working on trim. I went ahead and finished it up. In the morning, I'll put the trim back on and put the furniture in. Happy wife, happy life. Thanks for watching.